the breakup and the separation. Is it temporary? Are you having a push and pull kind of connection? Who is resisting this connection? If these are your questions, Cancerian, then you better stay tuned because next is your reading. Okay, Cancerian, so let's start your reading. This is the next 6 months. Okay, so what are we expecting? I won't move the planets for the next 6 months. I'll just read the gist of it. I have your chart over here. I'll be reading the tarot at the same time. For people who are wondering, I do sidereal astrology, Vedic. So if you don't know your placement, you can link. You can get it in the description box below. I read from the ascendant strongly. You can use your moon, but I don't really read from the sun. We don't apply that. Okay, we don't. I don't, but you may. That's your choice, your life. Okay, the sun is our soul, so naturally you will connect with it. But if you want to have some manifestation in the physical form, it would be from our ascendant. Alrighty, so let's begin over here. And a reading that doesn't resonate, I keep teaching this to everyone. A reading that doesn't resonate is even more of a gift because it's a vision of the future. If I tell you you're gonna win $1 million, you will say that doesn't make sense. But then when that time comes, oh, now I understand. That's how reading works. Okay, but a lot of people say it doesn't make sense. It will never make sense. It's not supposed to make sense because you don't see what I see. If you already knew, then there's no reason for me to be here. Does it make sense to you? Let's begin. Right now, of course, in Western, I do sidereal. The sun is in Western Europe. It's your birthday, solar return. But right now, everything is in the 12. You have 12 house placements. You have Sun in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini. A lot of expenses, right? A lot of losses right now. Money is being burned right now there with the sun. Mercury in its own home can be due to foreign travel. You may be going out of the country. This brings some gain, but at the same time, some losses. The ruler of your second house, which is Leo, is sitting 11th from it, which means like it does bring something, but it goes out. You could also be heavily shopping or going out for like fun, with friends, with your siblings or brethren. It doesn't have to be a sibling. Some people doesn't have a sibling. It's like people that are close to you. Some good time, basically. Night out can be. You'd have Venus in Taurus, which is good for your house of earnings. So that's wonderful. Money comes in again. You have a lot of desire right now. You have a lot of project that you are finishing. The relocation may take a while before it manifests. But there is also a change of heart, whether you want to stay or go in your house of residence. Now, the car, the automobile, the place of, the bed, this might be changed. You may feel like, oh, I want to change that. You will have you may have a soulmate that is connected with you in the next, during the solar return, excuse me guys, when the sun shifts to Cancer, okay? When sun shifts to Cancer, but during that time, by the 12th of July, also, give it like between July 14 to August, you will have Saturn in your 7th, which is Capricorn, and then Sun in Cancer. So there will be, normally we call that if the Pitridosh, they call it. They call it an ancestral karma. Meaning from your uncles, auntie, like that. So maybe this is the time that it's good for you to do something for your ancestors, like offer prayers, go to your temple or pray, light a candle. So those are some. You may be also, there's going to be a lot of connection with, if you are married, like second marriage, right? Second marriage, you're looking for that. This is the time that you may have that. Let's see. Okay, you have a lot to think about. Ooh, Tower. Okay. Okay. You have Four of Swords and the Tower and the Magician. What are we trying to accomplish here? There's something that we want to we want to manifest. Okay, there's something that we want to create. But this is more of the home life, the heart space, the part where I want to feel secure. Four of Swords. I want to feel secure. I want to feel like something about retirement, if I'm feeling here. This is the next 6 months. So you may be looking at 401k, Roth, ROI, Roth, like your personal investments there. You're thinking deeply about what makes sense right now for you. Something that is more of security financially, long-term, about your residence and about your life, can also be related to your health. Now, there is separation here, and if you are not in separation, there's something changing in the relationship, in the dynamics, and it feels like it's sudden. You have the Tower. The unforeseen is about to manifest. The Tower is a wake-up call. So this is removing you from one residence to another. So this is the relocating part. The Tower is the awakening of the connection. This is when the universe not interferes. They're always there. They never interfere. We interfere, actually, with the karma, with the will. The two of you are trying to, like, if you're trying to put it together, it keeps separating. It's like a magnet, like, isn't it a magnet? Like, there's a magnetic north, and then every time you try it, from the, if it's not opposite, then it will not connect. So you guys try, but it repels, try and repels. So you're having issues in the home life and relationship. And with the Magician over here, you have all the tools though. You can manifest it. You can definitely make it happen. That's the Magician, which is good, but it's only you. And you're getting tired of that. You have the Five of Cups. You're not emotionally happy anymore, Five of Cups. You're not feeling good. And then you exit. Chariot in the Five of Cups. You exit, but then you try it again in this connection. So you are in a way, like in a crisis, emotional crisis, because one day you want it, the next day you don't. One day you want it, the next day you don't. And this becomes a mental breakdown, an emotional breakdown for you, because you really desire it, but you feel like there's such a disconnect right now, and it's not manifesting the way that you would like to have the relationship. So now, the Chariot, this is your attempt again, but then this person is not welcoming it. So for you, it's like, okay, I'm dropping this. I'm not gonna push this anymore. If you are gonna be rejecting me, I tried how many times, and if this is the route, this is the route. It's totally fine. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Shutdown, security, protectiveness. You're not opening up anymore. I feel like this is the last time that you're gonna allow yourself to get hurt or get involved with someone for a while, because it feels like it has changed you on how you look at dating and connection. Four of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. It feels like you really got hurt here. You can see it. Okay? And the Moon is here, and it's just not the emotion, it's your mind. The Moon is our emotion and mind, and right now the Moon is in Virgo. It can even affect your health also, or your work, or your money and your finances. It feels like you have exhausted every little thing inside your head, and this is like a migraine, a headache, an explosion of sort. Like, I just need out. I just need out. Five of Swords with the Magician. It's like, I cannot be in another day with the fights, with the argument, especially when Saturn goes to your 7th house in Capricorn in retrograde. Someone tries to come back, you tried to come back, Magician and Five Swords, it becomes more difficult. The miscommunication is happening because the 12th house lord, basically is Mercury in Gemini right here. I'm not sure if it's going to go combust, but if it does go combust, then Mercury basically loses, the ability to, usually the communication part. So you're having issues with this person. 2 of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Where is it really going, right? With the Wheel of Fortune. And then Empress in the 4 of Cups. You don't understand why this person feels that they are entitled. There's a card of entitlement. Empress and the 4 of Cups. Now the Chariot is about to evolve. I mean, to move forward. You're optimistic. It's just like, I should not stop my growth. I should not stop my journey in life, because this is you traveling, expansion. This is also finding liberation, meaning your spirituality, and you have material gains also here. Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you have a potential to grow exponentially, but this relationship or this connection is holding you back. We're not done. This is the 6 months, so I have another layer here, okay? Before we go for the grand reveal. So it feels like this connection is an obstacle right now, and you're having issues really to cross. 8 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. Because you also have this tendency to come back and then walk away and then talk again. And then probably one day you'll have a moment of realization that 6 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, we tried. I want to see the future with you. King of Swords with the 8 of Cups. But if they're this detached and you tried to communicate and they still not reciprocate, you draw the line. 7 of Wands right there. So you're realizing now that it can be one-sided concern. It can be, it's only you who have the desire to work the relationship. It can be long distance with the 8 of Wands. There's travel chart over there. It can be a foreign person also. The way that they deal with you is really cold and you want warmth, and it feels like they never want to compromise. They never want to compromise. Then let's ask in the grand reveal with the Tower, the separation. Is it temporary? 8 of Cups, the emotionally detached person. Why are they restricting 7 of Wands, the connection, right? Chances of the two of you seeing each other again with the 6 of Cups. Will this get better with the Wheel of Fortune? Fate will decide on this one. And the Chariot. Where are you going? The direction or where the relationship is headed, because you keep trying and you're thinking here with the 4 of Swords in the first card is the strongest. Like, what is the best way, right? You have a lot of focus on your career, but sometimes you get out of focus right now. A lot of focus, but out of focus because Rahu and Mars in the 10th. Okay. So you can feel a little scattered, so try to meditate and stay grounded. The Tower, the separation. What happens next? The emotionally detached 8 of Cups. Right? The 7 of Wands. Why they always have to put a break on this. When everything is moving, they reverse it. 6 of Cups. The push and pull. That's what I'm seeing also. The Wheel of Fortune. Things moving forward. Hopefully for the better. The Chariot over here. The direction of the relationship. This is the grand reveal. I answer all of your questions in the description box below with more of the oracle. I forgot to mention, this is the basic and extra. Let's focus on being extra. So it's available now. You can check all the zodiac apparel also. We have a huge collection. And so there's going to be bottoms also from top to bottom, head to toe, basically. You can check it out in the description box below. You can download our app available in Apple and Android. Eat Read Love Inc. We have our website, eatreadlove.me. And also, we are the only channel that has a flagship store here in Los Angeles. So make sure to check it out. It's by Studio City. We're the one-stop metaphysical shop. So if you need anything crystal, magical, something that you're manifesting, chances are we have it. So do check our website or our store. So let's see, considering what happens next in the next 6 months as you try to figure out what is the best way to navigate this relationship, because you're having a hard time, you're having obstacles and blockages right now, and it's a hindrance for your growth. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Bye.